PT Cruiser lower engine mount, also called lower torque strut. The Haynes manual is a little confusing. There's a slot here, and so there's room to adjust that to put the motor in the right position. If you look in the manual, Haynes manual, it tells you 4.72 inches. I'll show you where to measure that. Though if you look in the text, 4.7 inches. A little discrepancy there. So what I did to help me do that, took a piece of a bookmark, took my vernier calipers, set it to 4.72, set it on a piece of paper and cut that, so that's the distance I need. If you look up top here, the manual also tells you to take out the air filter. It's on the other side of the engine. That doesn't quite make sense. But there's that hole right there, and then to the middle of this bolt. It's not an exact measurement because you're just measuring from the whole center to that center. Go back to the drawing. So what I would do is I would jack the transmission up, and I'll show you where to do that at. I'd hold this piece of paper down, that hole right there, then eyeball it. You have the right angle, looking down the edge to be the center of the bolt. Let me show you where to jack that up at. I had a separate jack underneath the transmission here, and I did have it here, but that didn't rotate the engine properly. So if you can see this little ledge up here, the piece of wood I used was quite wider. It was about from here to over here. It was just on that ledge there. And that's where you jack it up little by little until that measurement gets closer and closer to where you need it to be. Then you go ahead and torque that down. I believe it was 87 foot-pounds. That bolt and that stud. Then once that stud's in place, there's a permanent nut attached to the stud right there. Then once that's torqued down, then you put the washer, this pencil strut, and you torque the top and bottom there. I didn't have a torque rating on that, so I just torqued it to 60 pounds. So that's how I did it. Maybe it'll help you do it. If your lower motor mount was shot like mine was, you'll see the rubbers all tore away, and the metal piece might be resting pretty close to here, or wedging itself between these two rubber pieces. So you can't just swap that out. There is a measurement that takes that's important up top, so the motor is tilted the right way. Good luck.